Well, hello there, YouTubers! This is Xenon Cross here, bringing it right back to Minecraft Gods here. So, again, I've been doing a bit of research here in between episodes because I am finally working us towards the easiest way to perform alchemy, because alchemy is actually going to become really important in the things that we need to do from the future. So being able to do it from this guy, the alchemical furnace, doing it like this, will make it so that we don't have to waste so many resources and other such nonsense. But first, we have wand caps to make. We should have everything we need. Now, something can go wrong here, so this is actually pretty unstable of a recipe. So always make sure you have extras of the things that go in. Not necessarily too many more, but I do have 2 extra. We should have more than enough. This and Aurum, believe it or not, is actually really hard to get. So I'll show you guys what I did with that cobblestone broom back there, and how I was able to get the Aurum we need. Because if you come into here, we can go into here and aspects, and then we go to Aurum, which should be on like the first page. You notice it literally has, in my case, only one source, and that is the Wisp Essence. The Wisp Essence can come from breaking ore nodes. Now, breaking ore nodes is not a good thing. I don't recommend it ever unless the node is absolutely 100% in your way and you're not doing it on correct or something. Then go ahead and break it. But what I had to do is I had to go to the Nether, make a soul vial, which is over there in those chests. If you don't know anything about Ender IO, using the alloy smelter, I was able to make solarium, soul sand, and gold, and make these 2 machines, the slice and splice, and the soul binder. Neither of them are too expensive. I can actually show you the recipe for all of them. The alloy smelter is made simply with machine, chassis, and 3 furnaces and stuff, so it's actually pretty cheap. And then using that, we can make the slice and splice. Actually, it's just Ender IO here. We can make the slice and splice, which is with the zombie head, or any head of any kind actually, the solarium, iron axe, and then a soul binder is very similar, except for the Enderman head that I actually had one, so it wasn't horrible. But we do need one of every type of head, luckily I had. So you make that, and then what do? Well, you go and break a spawner, so I just went and got a blade spawner since it was already in the nether. With the soul vial of the wisp, you put them in here, and I give it 15 levels of experience. Now, they're level 1 experiences, so they only ended up being like 2 levels or something. And then you put it in, and then it comes out and gives you the soul vial back and a monster spawner for wisps. So with that, I made the powered spawner, which should be empty, which is just like this. It's just a head of any type, the auto controller, the vibrant crystals, which is emeralds from the vibrant alloy. And vibrant alloys, not too expensive, just a bunch of building up, honestly. And then you put it in here, and then you get a powered spawner. You take it and put the powered spawner with the broken one in an anvil and give it 30 levels of experience. As you can see, I'm still at 33. It's because if I turn this on, when you turn this up and let it'll eventually spawn something. It seems to not, probably because it's out of lava. Oh, we are out of lava. Okay, so we're out of power. So let's turn that off for a second. What will happen is it'll attempt to spawn wisps in a small room. It spawns like 1 or 2, and then you beat them up with a sword, and they drop the essence. And then I was forging that to get the arm. But we have stuff for a new wand. So let's get that going underway. Yep, I'm missing the piece. There is the quartz round. Alright, now in here is something that I'm going to show you in just a moment. I made another object to hopefully help out that dying ore node in the corner. I don't think I have enough. No, I do not. So we're actually going to go on a little journey. I'm going to show you the ore node that I have to walk all the way to. Alright, so this is called the node stabilizer. It's actually one of like the first resources, like right there, the node stabilizer, and then I researched the advanced one because it was just a cost thing. I didn't actually have to research it, I believe. So I just did that a while. But the node stabilizer does two things. One, it makes a node that has any weird aspects on it, such as being hungry or being sinister. It makes them stop doing whatever they're doing, so that they'll just be an ore node. It comes at the cost of slowing their regeneration, but has the added benefit of a very small chance, like very, very tiny chance of turning fading nodes into pale nodes. And now why would we want to do this is because this fading node will not recover any of its V whatsoever. So once it's drained, it is drained, and this node will disappear. So in order to fix it, I put this node stabilizer on it, and hopefully eventually it'll turn into a pale node instead of a fading one. So if it does so, we'll have a node here that isn't absolutely awful, because that would be decent compared to what it is right now. But another cool thing to show you is right over there, which I think we'll catch on the way back if I'm not dying or something, is something called the Crimson Cult. Remember that obelisk we found? The purple floaty obelisk? Not this. This is just a node. I don't think it has Ordo in it. Darn it. This is just a sinister node. I'll probably end up having to capture it or something, because it's starting to eerify the land around it, which is getting agitating. But the Crimson Cult is around the obelisk, the floating Eldritch obelisk. That obelisk actually has some significance. It's actually a portal to another dimension. The Crimson Cult apparently worships whatever the heck's on the other side, whatever that may be. And they're kind of crazy. I guess you could refer to them as like the Mythic Dawn from the Elder Scrolls and things of that nature. Like, they're a cult. They're the Crimson Cult. You know, they're wackos. But they're actually pretty magically powerful, so you don't want to mess with them too early. So don't go screwing with them. But they will eventually unveil to us, when we get there, some awesome knowledge about some thaumaturgy stuff. So we're going to grab some order here. There's actually two nodes right next to each other. There should be a node right here. Of course, it's in an unloaded chunk. Right here, that actually has Terra and Aqua on it. On top of having Ordo in it, which is actually really cool. These are two very powerful nodes, and it's awesome that they're here. I'm pretty sure they're just both normal nodes. Yeah. If one's normal, the other one's normal. So, the Crimson Cult's all the way back over there. But these guys... Oh. Here's one of the nasty little tricks that Lucky Blocks. It spawns you inside of that thing with lava coming down. It's just like... It's supposed to kill you, but except my pickaxe mine's way too darn fast to kill me in there. So... Whoop. That could have been worse. Let's just mine the sand with my lumber axe, because that makes sense. There might also actually be ore nodes like in between here and there that I just am absolutely oblivious to, because despite having the goggles revealing, they're still tiny. And being one block big, despite glowing and everything, is not exactly the easiest of things to notice. Especially when you have a lot of different glowing things around, like particle effects from Britannia, and so on and so forth. Plus all this grass. This grass is insane. But right over here, those guys, the Crimson Cult. We don't actually want to screw with them. You can see them messing with the node right now. They're like drawing power from it or something. But you see there's warriors there with swords defending them. You do not want to mess with those guys. We'll be talking about those guys a bit later. Oh, here's another sinister node with like not amazing aspects on it either. It's kind of annoying. It's also worth noting that sinister nodes tend to have more of the advanced aspects on them, especially, obviously, the death-related ones, or the Perdicio-related end, rather than the normal nodes are actually capable of having complex aspects on them. Not that that makes any difference or anything, but... So we're back, and we should be able to finally make our new wand. And our new wand has a capacity of 75 of all of the aspects. And you'll notice something. That Ordo, the one that's the second from the bottom, I believe Federicio is right next to it, it's actually going to start to recharge. And it's going to start to recharge because this is a quartz-based wand. So these technically have the same costs. They're 100% average V cost, but except it's starting to work on recovering Ordo. Now we're not going to worry about it right at the moment because we're just going to leave it in our hotbar so that it can recover. We finally have a slightly more powerful wand than before. So what I'm working on back here in alchemy is working. Oop, not what I wanted. Is working on the automated alchemy. That's because it can actually use this stuff rather than anything else, which is very, very handy. So we need a crucible and 2 alchemical constructs, which you create using essentia tubes and 2 essentia valves and 2 V filters with great wood planks. We should have everything. If not the valves, we'll have everything else. So let's put this in my inventory. Let's put this away. We don't need the piston right now. Don't need the block of quartz. I'm not sure why there's block quartz. I was going to use the rotten flesh. Actually, we'll need the rotten flesh for something, so let's make sure with that chest. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this chest. Alright, so we need silverwood planks, we need gold nuggets, and we're going to need a few great wood planks. Alright. Alright, so I need V filters, essentia tubes, and valves. Essentia tubes. And that should be good. And now we're going to need this wand. Alright, so we need to make the alchemical constructs. Which hopefully NEI can give us a hand here. We need to make some V filters. Oh, I don't have enough gold on me. It's correctable. There's so many of the zombies spawning. It's probably because of flux I've dumped into the atmosphere, so very good idea to not be dumping flux into the atmosphere like a crazy madman. Okay, so we have the V filters. We need 8 essentia tubes. I don't have the curio drops, the silver drops, quicksilver, the mercury on me, because that's honestly what it is. I don't have iron on me either. I had a lot of iron on me. I'm not sure why I'm not carrying it around anymore. Probably used it or something. Alright, so we're only going to make 8 more. Alright, so I need 4 of those. What in the world? Oh, I need levers. Not the worst. Rip cobblestone. I'm not sure what happened just there. Alright, so I need 4 of these. Seriously? Oh my god, the amount of ordo that this takes is insane. Alright, this doesn't have enough aqua on it, but that's easily correctable. This is recharging ordo, so it has a little bit on it. This is stupid. Alright, so let's go charge both wands, I guess, because why not? There's an ore node up here. That has air in it. That will be swell. I'm gonna have to start bringing nodes back or something. This one has both Ignis and air in it. But we're going to drain the good majority of it, that's for sure. We're gonna head on out to the only 2 order nodes that I'm aware of. I'm not sure what happened to my obelisk marker, because I had a slightly different obelisk marker than the Crimson Cult. I believe that one had Ordo in it as well. But, oh well. It's not too important. Sometimes the terrain generation in this game is amazingly slow, despite the game running absolutely normal. There's actually no reason for me to be jumping, because I have step assist. There's a lot of mobs out here. It's pretty crazy. Now this probably isn't recharged in the slightest. I'm actually going to go check out that other node out there. I don't think I ever saw that one yet. So we're going to go look at that one real quick. Because that one looks like it could be important. We're going to use this to build out there because we have plenty of wood now. It almost looks like we're not making progress at all. Just so far away. Wow. It's just just Aqua and Ignis. That's annoying. I thought there'd be Ordo on it just like the other ones, but oh well. Alright, so let's charge our gold wand as well while we're out here. Just give it all the aspects it can possibly carry right now. Denderman just fell into the water and was like, whoop, nope, none of that. Not having it. The quartz one has Zippo Perdicio on it. I guess you don't have any nodes that have that in it? That's odd. We're gonna have to go check out that Sinister node. Because that should have some Perdicio in it for this one. That's weird, I thought we picked some up. Alright. Oh, this does have some Perdicio in it. There it goes. And this one can extract the air from it. So that we can have more than one reserve at a time, because these actually hold very similar amounts of V, so it wouldn't be too hard to keep them both filled. Nope, it's definitely still a fading node, that's for sure. Alright, the good news is I don't think we need any Perdicio right now, we just need Ordo. Alright, so we have those. Bam, we got what we needed. Sweet. So we now can walk over here with the alchemical constructs. And bam. We have the alchemical construct. I think this is like called, I don't know, the Thaume something like that or whatever. Does it tell us what the name is? Thaumatorium. Okay. So basically what this can do is we can put something in here and it knows what it's doing. So it'll automatically crucible anything we want it to make. So for instance, if we wanted to make, there's a certain thing that we're going to be making in Golemancy. We're going to be making a golem. We're going to make, I think we're just going to make a wood golem right now. So if I go get a great wood log, and actually we're going to plop some jars down, actually. Here and here, because we're going to furnace this stuff, which will give us humanus and corpus, because we need that right now for the thing we're about to do. And we're also going to need something that has spiritus in it. Did I never scan glowstone dust? What oil? Alright, that didn't have spiritus. Did I just throw that? Okay. Alright, so to make a golem, great wood planks. So we're going to need 2 golems, because why not? So what we do is we put them, they're not very great, but that's acceptable. We need 4 spiritus, 4 modus, and 4 humanus. So we now need spiritus, which might be a little hard to get. And then I'm not sure what has modus on it that's easily accessible. Alright, modus is trapdoors. Trapdoors are doors. And spiritus. Soul sand, that's right, soul sand. I might have trapdoors just chilling around somewhere right now. I have a door, but that's not enough modus, but we'll get rid of it anyway. Huh. Do I not have the trapdoors anymore? Alright, we'll just make some more, I guess. That gives us like 3 modus, so we definitely need a lot more of this. Alright, so we come over here. I should have some jar labels left. No, I have no space to pick anything up. Alright, so this is our humanus one, and this is our corpus one. And we should have more than enough humanus 14 to do it twice. Alright, now we need to get rid of the trapdoors. No, I don't think I have one for Arbor already, do I? I do not, okay. And how much modus do we need per golem? We're going to need 4 modus per golem. So we're actually only going to be able to make 1 golem here. Whoa. How much was on the door? Huh. Weird. Alright, so if we come over here and we put in the planks. There. Wood golem. And we want to tell it to make it. We now can actually just Essentia tube in the things we want. So, if I were to grab this, the modus, and just Essentia tube right there, at least it's supposed to work. Oh, in the order they will be required. Okay, so we definitely need to give it the humanist first. Okay, but it doesn't really matter because I can do it that way. So it'll take the 4 humanists, the 4 modus. Actually, we'll just plop that on top of there, like that. And then the last one we need is the spiritus. I have 1 more water jar, so we definitely have to make sure we don't fill it up with junk. And the spiritus we're going to be getting from soul sand. Machina's in it right now. Oh god. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat, but that's... Alright, so we're just going to empty that because we don't care about it. We have more arbor. Aha, the spiritus. And of course the Terra comes out. There it is. Thanks, that picked up the wrong one. And then we're gonna have the trap, but we don't have anything to do with that, so I have to break this. Plop that right there. And it should take it, and bam, we got ourselves a wood golem. It was just that fast. So what are we gonna do with this golem, you ask? Well, I can put him on the ground, and you'll notice he kind of doesn't do anything. I should be able to pick him up like this. Alright. I do know how to pick him up. It's just, I thought I could pick him up like that without having to make the object. So what we have to make is we have to make a Golemancer's Bell, which is how you control your golems, which I believe is just... Do we really? We need Ordo for that? Of course we do. Everything takes Ordo, but nothing gives it to you. It's the most annoying thing ever. Alright, so this definitely needs to start recharging Ordo now. Alright, so the Golemancer's Bell. This allows us to control... There we go. Alright, so we got our golem back. So the golem on its own will do absolutely nothing. What we have to do is we have to give it a core to do something. And I'm going to make an alchemy core. But in order to do it, we have to make an animation core canting, so we need to make a blank core. So we need 4 bricks and Nitor. So what we're actually going to do is, because we have a slight problem as of the moment, we're going to grab ourselves a bunch of this fire essence. Apparently not that much. Run over here and make some lava using our awesome crafting system, which is actually still turned on. Huh. The inconceivable happened. It legitimately ran out of power. It's probably because I forgot to turn it off and then it ran out of stuff to do. Alright, so now with a bucket of lava, we can come over here. My inventory is so full. Why am I... What? Why are there eggs on me? Oh my god. Pick up the thing I want, darn it. You know what I want. Alright. So let's jump out of the hole. Get ourselves a piece of dirt, not that. Lava. 2 pieces of sand. Alright. Rip eggs. Okay. So now we have a piece of niter, because I don't feel like making another piece as of the moment. So we need a piece of niter and 4 bricks, which is just smelting clay. Do I happen to have any clay is the question. One of these furnaces will have coal in it. So now we have to wait out that, and that's going to make the bricks. I'm just going to make sure that this is the recipe. And it is, okay. So then with that, we have to get prepared for the decanting one. So we need 5 aqua and 5 vacuos. Okay. I don't know if we have any aqua. I don't know if we have any vacuos either. We have aqua. We only have 2 of it, so let's get some more. Well, but we also need vacuos, which is going to be a little bit harder to come up with. Not impossible though, because it's just as simple as making a chest. Actually. And it's weird. Alright, so I guess I'm turning it doing this. We're going to melt 3 chests, and we need more water jars, actually. We need aqua, which we should have more than enough of. Give my wand back. And then come over here. Get rid of this. This should be the arbor one. We're going to empty the vinclium or whatever that is. It's a trap. We don't need it. And then we're going to melt down the chests to get vacuos and arbor. Just hoping the arbor doesn't end up inside that like it just did. There it goes. So this will be vacuos from now on. And then we need to make more aqua, which I believe we can just get from sugarcane because it gives us water and air. Water, air, and herba, not horrible. And we're going to put this away for now. I'm just going to leave that right there just in case any more pops out for some reason. Alright. Air came up. We actually don't have an awful lot of air either, so it's probably a good idea to get that started. The herba. Do we have a jar for herba? No, but we're probably just gonna get rid of it. There, we got the 6. So 5 and void, okay. 5 of this, and this, okay. We don't need the spiritus jar, which I believe is empty anyway right now. So, I don't have to worry about that too much. And then we need the 4 clay. Around the niter. And if I put in my wand, it'll give us a blank golem animation core. We can now take this over here. Whoop, jump right up here. Right now it's set to make golems. We want to turn that off. Not gather, not fill, not empty. Bam. We got the decanting core. Sweet. Now with the decanting core, we can do an arcane infusion with 15 modus, 15 water, and 15 Percantio. Do we have Percantio? We have 12 Percantio. I think these guys actually get Percantio. Their essence. Just let that go until it's out of lava. As you can see, these are wisps. They're a little mean. They don't do an awful lot of damage though. They just give Percantio. They give more. That's for sure. I know Greatwood will give us. So let's actually dish the slabs for this second. And we're going to burn that down. And then go pick up the slabs again. I thought the essences would give us what I wanted, but apparently not. Alright, so we're going to get rid of them. So we need the Arbor Jar back. Don't worry guys, this is the system to make this system faster and easier. We have an Ordo. There's the Order Jar. Aqua Jar. Just back here. Darn these zombies. I swear they're being caused by flux because they walk from way too far of a distance away to actually be using, like, they can see me from all the way on the other side of the stupid thing. Is it really just one Percantio per log? That's kind of annoying. So let's actually go get some more Greatwood logs. Because I'm not sure if the planks themselves have any Percantio. But I know for a fact these do. I know Silverwood does as well, but... There's not even a way that he could come from over there, because it's all lit up. All of it. So they have to be being caused by flux. Have to be. Alright, now we actually have a decent amount of Percantio. Sorry about that. I'm back. So, alright, so we definitely got the Percantio we needed. Let's get rid of that crazy amount of Aurum. 4 Aurum. And then it should just end up being a bunch of useless stuff at this point. Like 2 Terra. This is where it starts becoming a significant amount. I'll put that in there once it gets up. Alright, so to make this we need 15 Aqua, 15 Percantio. Alright, so we have the Percantio and we're going to get the Aqua because apparently the wood has Aqua in it? Question mark? Alright, so we just need 3 water bottles and a warded jar. Do I have an empty warded jar? I do. Okay, so I just have to go through, make 3 water bottles and fill them up. Which is not the end of the world. Let's just go put them on over here and then we'll come back for it. Whoop. Let's not worry about that right now. Alright, 30 Arbor. I'm not even sure that jar's big enough to hold all of that. Alright, 6 isn't horrible to get rid of compared to everything else. Alright, so we need more Aqua. And my sugarcane farm should be great. there. Cool the aqua bubble up first. Lucky us. So that should then give us everything we need for the alchemy one, correct? Modus. How much modus do we have left? No, vacuous back here, not modus. We have 5 modus. We're just gonna make, I think, like two or 3 doors. That should do it. There should be just enough water. That was a weird sound coming from this guy. Air is coming up. Air is coming up next. That was weird. Oop. Machina is ignoring it. Ignoring it. Modus, there we go. That is absolutely not what I wanted. Why would they allow that? Well, rip system, I guess. Kind of dumb that they would let that happen. Well, we just lost all that modus, which is the most retarded of the things right now because it just came up. Alright, well, we got everything else. We just need to make more doors. I would make a more door joke, but it's not even worth it right now. Alright, this is just retarded full right now. Yeah, that does it too. That's retarded. It's weird. Because if we're looking for modus, the book specifically says that modus, there's very few things that actually have it in it. And the things that do have very, very little in them as well. So the only thing we're interested in, obviously, is the modus. Even with this tube on it, the matrix should be able to pull from it, so I'll put that in the middle there. We're wasting an awful lot of tree life. Alright, so we can just start this. Cantio first. And then the aqua. I was wondering why it's taking so long. It's kind of weird. And let's take the modus in. It blew up the water bottles literally as it was taking them in. That's rude. This is why you should always have extras of things, because things like that can happen. I honestly did not expect that at that point. That was great. Now it needs, you guessed it, Modus. Jeez, that's retarded. Well, we finally got what we wanted. So what we do is we take this and attach him to the Alembic, and give him the alchemy. So when this fills up with something, so if I were to say put some glass in there, excuse me, Golem. Come on, Golem, do your job. Why is this not working? Of course. Assigned to an alchemy furnace or alembic, it will draw a center from the entire stack of alembics and transport it to the marked water jars. It is not required to mark every single jar. So if I were to attach him to this, what? Why is he all of a sudden working now? But whatever. So if I dump this in here, he should start transporting the stuff that comes out. Now he's gonna grab Herba and of course not be able to go anywhere with it. Because I don't have a jar for that yet. No, we're just gonna make whatever we can with this right now. He should be able to reach the jars even though they're too above the ground. He actually cannot. Are we serious, Golem? Come on. So as you can see, he can now start filling in water jars. So we're actually going to make a corner here. So he's going to automatically take care of all of that stuff for me. So if I were to drop anything new in there, he'll just start filling up jars as it comes. So if we were to drop something in here that we don't normally use, obviously it would screw some stuff up because we don't quite have enough jars. But it'll keep things going. What's in a water bottle? Is it just glass and... Why? Alright. We'll just melt it, I guess, because there's no point to having them anymore. And off it goes. So this will make, obviously, sorting this a heck of a lot faster, because now we don't have to worry about it. It's just him who's worrying about it. Jeez, all that work to just make this simple system. But he's going to sort all of it into water jars immediately as it comes out, so there's that. Oh, that was a lot. Also, it's a lot of research too to get all the way out to here. Plus, getting this all the way to over here so we don't have to do. There's got to be a way to make this happen without having to use tubes or something. There's got to be a way. Now, what is this vacuous? Well, it doesn't matter. Eventually, this will all get filled up. There's a bunch. There's a ton of things in here that a lot of things not in here right now. So, well, that worked. We finally got our new wand, though it's not doing as good as it should on keeping itself recharged out of Ordo, honestly. But it's better than having Zippo Ordo all the time. It'll be at least above 5 all the time. At least 7.5, 7 maybe, something like that. Because the next wand we're going to work on is the Silverwood wand, which, as you can see here, takes one of every shard in an arcane infusion and has moderate instability. So I'm going to start gathering some heads and stuff to increase the stability of this system so that it's not so awful, because right now it's not the most safe system right now. So I believe that's all I have time for today. So I guess I'll see you guys later.